Hey there, my name is John. Welcome to the Guaranteed Retirement Guys Show. Today we're going to be talking about the true cost of an income rider. If you don't know what an income rider is, it's attached to an indexed annuity. Okay, income riders can be very, very valuable, or they can be really crappy. Okay, so if you want a good income rider, then I would recommend just taking a look at my income rider calculator on my website, johnstevenson.com, and you'll be able to see all the top ones. So if you're being pitched one right now and you're not sure if it's the right one, then do your research, and my website shows everything, so you'll be able to find out if that's the best one, or if there's ones that are better than that. Okay, so income riders are great, and they do cost money. You can also get ones that are free, and I'll show you the difference. Okay, so after this video, you can kind of judge and see for yourself, will an income rider be worth its weight in gold, or is it just a waste of money? Okay, all right, so I'm going to share my screen, and before I do that, just let you know, if you are looking for an annuity and you're looking for someone that you can trust, someone who's going to show you everything, that is transparent about it, regardless of his commissions are low or high, then I would recommend reaching out to me. Okay, there is a link below this video, it goes directly to my calendar, and we'll get on a Zoom meeting. And there's also a link on my website, johnstevenson.com. You can book a call there. So otherwise, enjoy the video. All right, so taking a look at this client, they are 57, they're in Michigan, they've got $500,000, and they're looking for income riders. Okay, if they were to do an immediate income rider, let me just put this down to 57. Now, just fair warning, if you do an income rider and you take income before 59.5, you're going to incur a 10% tax penalty, even if it's non-qualified funds. I'm sorry, I'm not the guy that made the rules, but the IRS just basically says, hey, look, you're putting money into a tax-deferred bucket, even though it's not an IRA, or maybe it is, it still gives you that tax deferred benefits, and because of that, we're going to charge you a penalty if you decide to take income before 59.5. So the only way around that is to get a SPIA. Okay, a SPIA or a DIA. Those generally pay a little bit less, but they do allow you to take income generally earlier than 59.5 without that penalty. You have to check with your accountant to go over that, just because those are based off of periodic lifetime payments, and the numbers can kind of get funny. So, but let's talk about income riders, because most people are looking at income riders. They want highest lifetime income, and they're usually deferring it out. They're usually buying it early, and they're taking income in either a year or two or longer. Okay, so, but some people are taking immediately. So, and if that's you and you're over 59.5 and you're thinking this is great, they really are worth their weight in gold. So, all right, so 57 years old, if you were to put $500,000 in, Prudential is the highest payout. Okay, they will give $34,000 per year for the rest of your life. Now, this could change by the time you look at my calculators. It might be a different company. Okay, but right now Prudential is the best for this particular client in this state, and they've been pretty high for immediate payouts for a while. So, but sometimes, you know, other companies will rise to the top, and they just kind of trade places, and just be ready for that. And also, just fair warning, when you go to my calculators, you will notice that there are some top, like really, really high payouts from like NASA, Ameritas, American General Life. Those are accelerated payouts. They pay a high amount in the beginning for like 5 to 10 years, and they reduce it, usually 35 to 40%. So it's good for bridging an income need in the beginning, but not so good if you don't want your income to go down. Okay, so just let you know on that. There are no filters on my calculators. Okay, so let's say you put $500,000 in, though, and you want to defer it for 5 years. Maybe you want to take Social Security at 62, and you want to retire at 62. Well, it's a lot higher, $53,000. Okay, what if you want to defer it till 67? Maybe your full retirement age for Social Security is this age, and you're like, this is perfect for me. All right, well, we're definitely getting higher there. So we're in the $80,000 range. Pretty good when you're looking at $500,000. Okay, really good. I mean, that's just phenomenal. In just a few short years, you're going to get all your money back, and then everything's gravy. So anyways, and the reason why this works is because of the income rider. Now let's look at the fees. Are they worth the fees? Okay, so this one is with ClearSpring. You see the fees right here? See the rider charges? They're real. I mean, you can see here, before you start taking income, if you do it for 10 years, it's like 50 grand. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of fees. I hate fees, by the way, unless, of course, they're giving me something. So I look at that and say, okay, well, 50 grand, what does that give me? Well, it's giving me an 8% compounded roll-up rate after an 8% bonus. Okay, and you can see that because right here in the literature, says right here, 8% income-based bonus, 8% compounded roll-up rate. So go back up. We'll say, okay, well, that's given us this annualized return, and after 10 years, it's 1.165. Pretty good. Multiply by a 7% lifetime withdrawal rate. Also really good and really high compared to like a 4% safe withdrawal rate. And this is contractual. That's what your money's paying for. Okay. And they show you also rider charges could be higher. See this? See how the rider charges are a little bit higher here? And this is based off of if your account balance grows, which it probably will, and you have a little bit of index growth. But again, you're paying for this, the benefit base. Okay. You don't care about the contract value. You care about the benefit base. Okay. So you go up here, the guaranteed side, they show you, well, if the index does nothing, your account balance runs out faster. But again, the benefit base is what you're paying for, and this is guaranteed regardless. And so we're going to at least get 50 grand out of here, right? And then eventually it's gone because they can't charge anymore because the account balance runs out, right? So, but then you go here and say, but we hope your account balance will grow and get earnings and last longer so we can charge fees longer. So you look at that and you see, okay, well, what are the fees? The real fees they'll probably charge me. Well, it's probably like 70 grand probably up to that point. And then, I don't know, another, probably 30, 40 grand. So you're over $100,000 in fees. Okay, let's just cut to the chase. All right, that's a lot of money. So then we go here and say, okay, well, I don't like $100,000 in fees. I don't want to pay it. So what's the highest income I can get without that? Well, we just go here and click no rider fee. And we'll go down and see what it gets us. All right, so basically you're not getting as much. The highest one is SILAC, which is a B. So if you want to stick with an A, you're, 39 grand versus what, 83? Right? So it's quite a bit of difference. It's a huge difference. It's like half. Okay. So if you look at that and you think, all right, well, how long is this person going to live? 67. Maybe they'll live 30 years. But what if they only live 25 years? Right? Okay. What if they only live, 20 years? That's 87 years old. Is that still worth my money? Well, I don't know. So we'll say 20 years. Okay. Times the extra $44,000. That's an extra $880,000 in income because you paid a $100,000 fee. So if you really want to cut to the chase, it's $780,000 net because remember you had to pay those fees, right? But really, it's not because those fees are coming out of your account balance. They're not coming out of the income. Okay, so really, you're getting $880,000 in more income. So you just ask yourself, is 100 grand worth it? I don't know. It's really up to you. It's not up to me. But in my opinion, if you're setting yourself up for highest lifetime income, then pick an annuity that's going to be the best for you, best for your pension. And then if you want to leave money behind, then use your other assets to do that. Don't use this. Okay, it's not made for that. Okay, you look at these accounts, they're not made to last. It'll be gone by the time you're 80, but it's designed to be gone. Okay, this is designed for pension income. If you take it out to your 95, then you're taking out 2.3, almost $2.4 million. Okay, and that's pretty good based off of just 500 grand. Now, yes, I know you can make more money in the stock market, and by all means, if that's what you're looking for, throw your money in the stock market and grow forever and leave it to someone else. Or you can enjoy your money and set up some of it, not all of it, but some of it for some decent income for yourself so you can enjoy it. Enjoy your retirement without having to look at the stock market every single day saying, all right, did it go up? Did it go down? I feel the same way every day. I look at my Tesla stock. It just goes up and goes down. And my S&P, not so bad, but it still goes up and goes down, right? But guess what? For me and my wife, we're using annuity contracts. And so when the market's down 30%, we could care less. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm sure. Okay, I'll be honest. I'll look at it and yeah, all right, that little big red might sting a little bit, but it's not going to sting so much because I got my annuity payments coming in and we're good. We can still make that trip to Italy if we want. We can go see the grandkids. We can do whatever, right? Because our lifestyle is not tied to the changes of the stock market index and whatever it decides to do one day or another based off of what administration is in and whatever they're saying and whatever's happening across the world. It doesn't matter. Okay. And so you just have to ask yourself, what kind of retirement do you want? Do you care about the fees? Usually we do. But if you are paying fees, what are you getting for it? So, all right. Hope this has been helpful. I just kind of want to run down, show you the difference between what an income rider will do for you versus what, one that you don't pay for will do for you. Okay. Because you can still get income riders that you pay for and that you don't pay for. And they both give you lifetime income. Okay. But you just have to decide whether or not it's worth paying the fees and having your account balance deplete faster versus not paying the fees and having your account balance deplete slower. Okay. So that's up to you. Anyways, if you like the video, like, subscribe, share. If you want to purchase an annuity and you're looking for someone to help you, then I'd love to help. There is a link below this video. You can go to it and it'll give you a link to a Zoom call. Once you set up that call, it'll send you a link. And we'll get on that call and I'll answer your questions. And of course, I'd love to help you buy an annuity if that's what you're looking for. Otherwise, go to my website, check out my annuity calculators, see for yourself. And then if you still feel comfortable and you want to chat with me, book a call and I'd love to help you set that up for yourself. So there is no pressure. Okay. I hate being sold. I've been sold before and it's not a great feeling. So it's just important for you, if you are looking at something this seriously for your retirement, that whoever you work with, at least, you feel like they have your best interest in mind. Okay. So I hope you feel that from this video and from what I'm trying to convey. There are commissions all over the place on these. Some of these pay high commissions. Some of them pay very low commissions. So it's a lot easier to sell them, in my opinion, if you just show what's available and then people can kind of make their own decisions and you can, still make your recommendations, but let them ultimately be the judge at what they want to do. So anyways, I appreciate you for watching. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.